So I kind of pre-talked about this, but for 2024, this is what's super, super exciting, is that we are launching a brand new Morpheus family, okay? So the new Morpheus family looks like this, and it's going to be essentially what we have now, just upgraded. They're sexier looking. Of course, they look newer, cooler colors, all that fun stuff. But what we have is the traditional Morpheus and a Morpheus body. That's essentially what we have. But the difference is this technology right here and this technology right here. Now, both of my handpieces in 2024 are going to have burst technology. It doesn't sound like a big deal until you think about the face. All y'all that are treating the face, you know we do 2, and then we do 3, and then we do a pass at 4, or whatever you're doing, right? There's multiple passes. Now it's just one pass. So it's going to maximize time significantly because now I can hit at 4-2 or 3-1. I can hit multiple levels. So it's going to dramatically improve treatment time, and this one's going to go to 5 millimeters now. So no longer are we 4 millimeter depth. We are going to go to 5 millimeter depth with our regular Morpheus handpiece. And everything else, now we have a burst mode for our face. This is the new interface and what it looks like. We get the opportunity with the new Morpheus family. The pin is, am I using the bigger one, which we call now the body, or the regular Morpheus, or the prime. That's what this is. So 12 pin, 24 pin, 40 pin. This is the mode where that cycle, fix, burst, or scale. If I'm losing you, hang with me. I promise you I'll clean this up for the newbies. And then the energy, we select that based on a lot of factors. The result we're trying to get, the depth that we're treating at, the patient's anatomy. And so we select the energy as practitioners and the depth. You also have a repetition in some of your different modes. So let's kind of unpack this, but where I want to camp out, because we'll get to the other stuff for part of the normal Morpheus, is the new scale mode. Okay, so both handpieces, face and body, have burst now. Awesome. Now both have this scale mode. In scale mode, you press on the foot pedal. The needles penetrate to the maximal predetermined depth. So you predetermine that. Then the energy is delivered, but when the needles retract, it's automatically, based on an algorithm, reduced for the next pulse and the next pulse. To where, as we're getting closer to the dermis, we may only have a 30% of what we were initially applying deep. Now, you can't control the percent. You don't get to control that part. You just put it in scale mode and you select the deepest depth. So 5 millimeters, or 7 millimeters, like scale mode. Deepest depth, that's what you select. The machine does the rest. So why does this matter? Well, let's say in a darker skinned individual, I told you 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters is where we need to be careful because we can assault those melanocytes, create PIH or problems in the skin. So if I have a darker skinned individual, this is a more conservative treatment, but allows me to treat at multiple levels and allows me to do this in a way that's almost automated for me. I just press the buttons, the machine's doing all this as we're getting closer to the skin. So it's awesome. But you can also still go with the traditional burst mode if you want. If you don't want to reduce the energy as you're getting closer to the skin, you have that option too, and that is your standard burst mode. So scale automatically adjusts the energy levels when you present it to the tissue. And this allows us to do higher RF energies at the deeper layers, but not be committed to doing that to the more superficial layers.